Hi there, I'm Susie Cohen, and today I'm going to talk to you about Collagen Beauty Peptide Serum. And thank you for joining me because today is going to be a special day for you. I think for the first time in many years, you're going to find that there is a product that can help you with what you've been struggling with. And this serum is actually a multitasking serum, and it can have so many benefits. Before I get started though, I want you to at least imagine with me what it would feel like to look in the mirror and just feel better, look better, and see those signs of aging reverse, see those fine lines under your eyes or your laugh lines retreating, maybe the 11 line like some women have. What would it look like to not have that and to have those fine lines smoothed? And if you would just feel your face and feel that problem area and hold the vision that something amazing could happen to you, because I believe it can. Because your cells do have a memory. I mean, all cells hold information and it knows what to do. It knows how to heal. We need to reactivate some of those biochemical pathways in the fibroblasts, in the epidermis, and the dermal layer of your skin. And this product can do that. It's pretty amazing. It's actually a smart serum. I almost called it smart serum, but I decided to go with Collagen Beauty Peptide Serum instead. And I will tell you why shortly. But essentially, some of the things that you can expect would be to see retreating fine lines and a feeling of firming. It's not exactly a sensation on your skin that you feel, but it's more or less that collagen matrix structure starts to firm up over time. And then you see more collagen, more elastin. You see a softening of the skin, and it's really interesting, but you also see a reduction in breakouts, and that's due to one of the special fabulous 4 ingredients that I've put in this product, which can be used by all skin types. A very important part of producing this product, which took me 3 years, was to make sure that it was clean and hypoallergenic and free of all of the harmful things like parabens, which I don't know if you know this or not, but the parabens are in thousands, hundreds of thousands of products, and these are endocrine disruptors. So over time, they can hurt your thyroid or your reproductive organs and some of your hormones. For example, some of them act like estrogen, only a dangerous form of estrogen. And so this product is absolutely paraben free. It's sulfate free. There's no preservatives. Well, there is preservatives, but they're natural. There's no colors. There's no perfumes. It is unscented, and it comes out as a white, thin cream that's very lightweight, and then it dries almost instantly, and you can follow up with a moisturizer. Collagen Beauty Powder is a product that I formulated last year. Maybe I should back up. I don't know if those of you watching actually know who I am. So some of you probably been following me for a long time, over 20 years. I have been a syndicated columnist, writing in newspapers nationwide. And then also I am the author of some books like Drug Muggers and Thyroid Healthy. Maybe you've come across those, or some of my magazines that were in Costco and Whole Foods. So my background is actually that I'm a pharmacist, and for that reason I have created some formulas that are highly specific and targeted to certain organs of the body and certain metabolic pathways. And so that's my true passion. But last year I came out with an interesting product for hair, skin, and nails, and it blew my mind, the response that I got with this product. And it's just a combination of some skin-loving collagen along with some tart cherry extract and hyaluronic acid, which acts as a sponge to soak up water. And this is a dietary supplement. You take a scoop per day, and over the course of 4 to 6 weeks, you'll see remarkable results. When I sold out of this product, like within weeks, we sold thousands and thousands of product. We were back ordered for months until I could reproduce it. I realized you guys are interested in beauty, and just like me, you're beauty junkies, and maybe like me, you've got drawers that are crammed full of products that have disappointed you, or were very expensive, or broke you out, or left you oily or shiny. I've been there. I understand. I'm 54 years old. I have more products than I care to admit. And so I created a multitasking formula, which is what we're talking about today. And that's why the name of it is Collagen Beauty Peptide Serum. It is named to be the topical external application that works along with the powder. You don't need both. Unless you want to look super awesome and gorgeous. But you can look stunning with one or the other. I recommend both. That's what I do to keep my skin looking good. And that is difficult to do at my age because at 54, a lot of the things are declining that I wish I had more of. As an example of that, you want more of the collagen, elastin, the glycosaminoglycans, I call them GAGs, and you want more urea. So those are the things you want more of. And after the age of 40 years old, these things start to decline. They decline sooner than that, but after the age of 40, 45 years old, they're really tanking. And then 50, I'm 54, so I do what I can to increase those things on the left, and that's what you should do to have younger skin. Now, you want less of the enzymes on the right that break down the items on the left. So the ones with the red X are enzymes like collagenase and cathepsin D, elastase, GAG-ACE, and matrix metalloproteinase. These are things that break down the items on the left and specifically break down your structure. So the way you see that is you look in the mirror and things are sagging, or you feel hollow, things are starting to droop. There's more fine lines and wrinkles everywhere, and it's a process that really can't be completely stopped. But if you have a smart serum that knows what to do, then this goes a long way in protecting this dermal layer. And so I want to talk about that. If you look at the graphic, you'll see the dermal layer is underneath the epidermis. The epidermis is the outside, the dermal is underneath there, and those brown lines there are elastin. Think of them like you would a fiber. Elastase is an enzyme that destroys them. So you can see in the older skin on the right that there's less elastin because there's too much elastase happening there and it's breaking it down. And you can also see the deeper wrinkles there. And so the key is to increase those 4 items on the left. And how do you do that? Well, the way that I've done it is I've sourced some of the most incredible ingredients in the world. These come at a price tag to get these, and I have 4 of them in my serum. I have other ingredients in the serum, but these are the Fab 4. And so I created a little seal there graphically to note the Fabulous 4. And I'm very proud of myself because I did that and I'm not a graphic designer. So let's get right into those. The first one is Saliporin 8. That is a company name for what is called Salicornia herbaceae extract. So you can think of this as you would a cactus. It's a succulent plant, and we take the extract out of that. And Saliporin 8 is wonderful because what it does is increases the level of urea in your skin. And urea is found in every single skin cell. It is the therapeutic solution to dry skin. Okay, so increasing urea is very important, and Saliporin 8 does that. And it reinforces the lipid barrier around the cell, so the cell is less likely to crack. And that's important. I mean, if you think about it, our skin is under attack, right? We have exposure to sunlight, we put on makeup, which is riddled with, harmful chemicals, ingredients, and our powders, and we have pollution, and there's so much. Our skin is so under attack. What that does is it cracks the cell membrane, and it can lead to dry skin. And again, if you touch your skin or anywhere on your body for that matter, it could be a problem where there's reduced levels of urea. So this is a study that was done on somebody using the saliporin extract, and they noticed that on day 28, which is 4 weeks, you can see in the lower right how smooth the skin is compared to the left. And that's because of the increased hydration. Up above those top 2 pictures, you can see day 0 and day 28 as well, but that was with a placebo. So nothing really happened there. The only thing you might be noticing is the light. There was more light on the pictures on the right, on the after pictures, but you can see very clearly that only with the Saliporin 8 treatment was the skin smoother. That's beautiful. You can see that in this picture too with the crow's feet here. You can see how significantly reduced those were in just 4 weeks, I believe, using Syncol. This is another one of my Fab 4 ingredients. Syncol is not natural. It is a synthetic tripeptide. It's a synthetic mimic to what we naturally make. And this is incredible because this will reverse the signs of aging in literally 4 to 6 weeks. You might even see benefits before that. But I don't want to make huge miraculous promises. I just want you to know that you will be happy because this product does work. This specific ingredient here increases your amount of collagen via a pathway. I won't get into it, but it's TGF beta. You can look that up. It also blocks MMP, which is one of those chemicals on the right side of that slide I showed you a minute ago. You want to block that because that breaks down collagen. So Syncol blocks MMP from breaking and destroying your collagen, and that just leads to beautiful results. And just FYI, it does have a skin deep verification of 1. You can look up any ingredient in my product and you'll see how amazing it is. And it is just incredible. There's nothing harmful in it at all. That topography picture there on the left is showing a blue line. That's pretty deep wrinkle there. And within 90 days, that wrinkle is so light, it's almost faded. You can see that on that topography. Another fabulous 4 ingredient is neodermal. So neodermal is for people who are needle shy, who maybe don't want Botox but kind of want those filling effects. And it's been dubbed Botox in a bottle. I think that's super cool. But anyway, what it does is it penetrates beyond the epidermis down into the dermal layer, which is really special. What that does is it protects your elastin fibers and it promotes and stimulates the production of collagen and elastin. So again, this is a needle-free alternative to women who don't want to go for the shots. And if you do, you can use this on top of it. It'll make your shots go a little bit longer. But this is improving collagen synthesis and the appearance of any wrinkle. Interesting little fact about this is that there's been some research about this neodermal and how it could help stretch marks. So just something to think about. Biopure boswellia is a special form of frankincense. This helps prevent the breakdown of those glycosaminoglycans. It also blocks cathepsin D, which preserves your collagen, and it helps increasing skin firmness and the texture and skin barrier. One of the most important parts of boswellia and how it can help you is to take down the redness. So if your complexion is uneven, this is a wonderful ingredient that I've included to help with some severe inflammatory conditions. It's useful for mature skin and also for people who tend to be sensitive to everything. I should have made it Fab 5, right? Because I'm on the 5th ingredient. But I did the presentation and then I stuck this slide in a couple of minutes ago before taping this. And so hyaluronic acid deserves honorable mention. And this is a fabulous ingredient because what it does is it takes up moisture like a sponge would. So when you think of hyaluronic acid, remember we do make this. We make a ton of it when we're young. You can think of a baby. They've got like bukus of it because they're so juicy and plump cheeks, right? There's a lot of hyaluronic acid there and a lot of collagen. It starts to decline as we get older. And so this sponge-like effect is instantly plumping. And for that reason, you see surgeons and beauty experts injecting it. So this is the stuff that they put into lips and into lines. And it plumps people instantly when injected. You also, again, you make this. So it's really interesting. And there was a study that I've put the citation down there below for you, but this helped reduce the wrinkle depth by up to 40%. And that was just in 2 months of usage of it. And that was topical, not injection. So it's an incredible ingredient to have in a wonderful serum. how to use the skin serum. So it is safe to put anywhere. Some people even put it on sores. I've had anecdotal reviews and testimonials from people that said they put it on a bug bite or a scratch or, you know, some little nick that they hurt themselves. But it's intended for your face and your neck and your décolletage. I hope I'm saying that right, décolletage. When I asked Siri how to pronounce décolletage or décolletage or whatever I said, she came up with teleportation. So I hope I'm saying that right. But the décolletage is the shoulders and the neck and this area here and your upper back. So you can put it anywhere you want, really. There's 4 incredible ways to use it. The first is really easy. Just put it straight on your face morning and night. You can follow up with a moisturizer if you'd like, or your makeup. It dries really fast. So, you know, that was one of the pet peeves I had with some of the serums that I had bought from Sephora and Ulta. It seemed like they were really oily. Some would produce a pimple, which I'm not prone to, so I knew to trace it back to the product. I bet that's happened to you. A lot of times they would just be greasy, and then I'd put on makeup and it was like I was just glowing like an alien. So I've got a drawer full of things that I just don't use anymore. But you can feel comfortable with the Collagen Beauty Peptide Serum because it's not going to do that to you. It's a multitasking formula. It contains all these incredible ingredients that will help to improve your skin firmness, and it dries right away. And it's very anti-inflammatory. So again, the first way to use it would just be to put it on straight wherever you want. The second way would be to just spot treatment. So what you would do is you would just put a little bit on, you can see it there. You just put a little bit like that, and then for me, I laugh a lot and I'm prone to these, but you could put it there. You put it anywhere you want. It's going to dry right away. You'll see on me it's not going to be wet. That will make this bottle last like forever. You can also squirt a couple of pumps in your hand along with your favorite moisturizer. That's what I do, and then I apply it just to my face, and I do that morning and night. Another way that I have been experimenting with, which is really cool, is underneath a mask. So I've done this a few times. I just apply a thin layer of it just straight on. I pat it on, and I wait about a minute or two, and then I paint on my mask with a little brush that I painted on. I have a brightening mask that I like to use, and then after about 10 or 15 minutes I rinse it off and moisturize like normal, and that keeps my skin looking great. And you might be wondering, you know, what I've done, and is this a little bit intimate and embarrassing to talk about? I don't normally talk about myself too much. It's usually very medical. I'm classic nerd trying to teach and educate people, but I do want to tell you that I don't have anything on special right now. I didn't do anything to my face. Literally, this is my skin, this is my hair. I do have makeup. I do have like 2 layers of mascara and eyeliner, and I have makeup on. I just like the way I look with makeup, but I haven't done anything, no plumpers, no anything. This is literally my skin with these 2 products, and I feel like it could help firm and moisturize and take care of all of your problem areas as well. I'm super excited that you joined me to learn about it today. I'm always transparent. This is the full ingredient list. I just want you to see it and take a moment to read all that. You can look all this up on Skin Deep. You will see that it's very clean and very awesome. I have sunflower oil, jojoba oil, there's aloe vera in this, there's avocado oil and coconut. It's incredible. Best of all was what's not in it. And just recently we saw in the news how triclosan was implicated with some harm to women's bones. Well, that's not a surprise to me. You know, I stay up to date on some of these problematic ingredients. You will not find any of that in my serum or any of my supplements. There's nothing harmful in any of it. In fact, the preservatives that are used to protect this product are simple: rosemary extract and tocopherol, which is vitamin E. Oh, let me go back to that. So there's not even any alcohol, which is drying. There's no artificial colors or perfumes or scents. It's completely unscented, and there's no gluten. And this slide took me an hour. And these are the benefits that you can expect. So basically, looking better. I mean, you can read all that on your own, but essentially you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to love what you see, and people are going to start commenting, what have you done? What are you doing? You just look better. You know, it's just going to happen naturally. It's going to be subtle. I mean, this isn't an injection, but this is sort of, you might think of it as a smart serum that acts a bit like a natural filler. And it's good for all skin types and ages, free of all these harmful chemicals. I'm so proud of this product. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like more information, just go to my website. It's right there, susiecohen.com, Serum.